Every day, social media bombards you with images of young people flaunting luxury cars and overnight wealth. They push the idea that if you're not rich by 25, you've failed. But here's the truth. Real wealth isn't built overnight. It's built over years of discipline and patience. Those flashy posts, they're the exception, not the rule, and often just marketing for someone else's gain. Don't let highlight reels make you feel behind or desperate. Chasing quick riches leads to risky decisions and disappointment. The real path to wealth is slow, steady, and far less glamorous, but it's real and lasting. Focus on building a solid foundation, not chasing internet fantasies. Tune out the noise and commit to the proven path. Let's bust the myth most millionaires aren't young. The average person hits $1 million net worth around age 50, not 25. That means you have time, you're not behind. Wealth is built over decades, not in a viral moment. Young millionaires are rare outliers. Most millionaires are regular people, teachers, engineers, small business owners, who live below their means and invest consistently. Their stories aren't flashy, but their results are real. Stop comparing yourself to social media stars. The goal isn't to get rich quick, it's to get rich for sure. Be patient, stick to your plan, and remember, slow and steady wins. You don't need luck, just discipline and time. Being a millionaire isn't about having $1 million in cash or earning a huge salary. It's about net worth, what you own minus what you owe. Your assets include retirement accounts, investments, savings, business value, and home equity. Your liabilities are debts, student loans, car loans, credit cards, and your mortgage. Subtract your debts from your assets. If the result is $1 million or more, you're a millionaire. Income matters less than building assets and reducing debt. The real goal, own more than you owe, to the tune of $1 million. Anyone can get there with the right habits. Focus on growing your net worth, not just your income. That's the true measure of financial health. Your 20s aren't about striking it rich overnight. They're about laying down the groundwork for a lifetime of financial stability. Think of this decade as the time to pour the concrete, not to build the mansion. It's about setting up the systems and habits that will support you for years to come, not chasing quick wins or comparing yourself to others who seem to have it all figured out. One of the most important steps is tackling your debt head-on. Student loans and credit cards can feel overwhelming, but making consistent payments, even small ones, will chip away at what you owe. Prioritize high-interest debt first, and don't be afraid to ask for help or seek out resources that can make repayment easier. Budgeting isn't just about restriction, it's about awareness and control. Track your spending, set realistic goals, and give every dollar a purpose. Whether you use an app, a spreadsheet, or good old-fashioned pen and paper, the key is to stick with it. Over time, you'll see where your money goes and how small changes can add up. Life is unpredictable, so building an emergency fund is essential. Aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This safety net will protect you from unexpected setbacks, like car repairs, medical bills, or sudden job loss, and give you peace of mind as you take bigger financial steps. Don't wait until you feel ready to start investing. Even if you can only put away a small amount each month, the most important thing is to begin. Time is your greatest ally. Thanks to the power of compounding, your money will grow more the earlier you start. Compound interest is like planting a tree. The sooner you plant, the bigger it grows. Starting early means your investments have more time to multiply, turning small contributions into significant wealth over the years. Don't stress if your net worth is negative right now. Most people start out in the red, especially with student loans or early career expenses. What matters is that you're taking steps to improve your situation and laying a solid foundation for the future. The habits you build now, saving regularly, sticking to your budget, and investing consistently, will shape your financial future. These small daily actions might not seem glamorous, but over decades, they'll make all the difference. Ignore the pressure to hit flashy milestones or keep up with others. True progress is measured by your own growth, not by comparing yourself to someone else's highlight reel. Stay focused on your journey and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. If you manage to pay off debt, save, and invest in your 20s, you're already ahead of the curve. Most people don't start thinking about these things until much later, so give yourself credit for taking action now. Remember, you're not building the mansion yet. You're laying the foundation. The work you do now sets the stage for future wealth, security, and freedom. Stay patient, stay consistent, and trust the process. In your 30s, your good habits start to pay off. With debt gone and income rising, ramp up investing to 15% of your income. Consider buying a home, save a strong down payment, and choose a 15-year fixed-rate mortgage. Keep your house payment under 25% of your take-home pay. Every mortgage payment builds equity and grows your net worth. By the end of your 30s, your investments and home equity are growing steadily. You're not rich yet, but you can see the path forward. Consistency now sets you up for major gains later. Your 40s are when compounding really kicks in. Decades of investing mean your money is now working harder than you are. Your income is likely at its peak, and your financial stress is low. With a paid-down mortgage and no other debts, you have more cash flow. Keep investing 15% of your income and enjoy the freedom to pursue other goals. If you started a 15-year mortgage in your 30s, you might pay off your house by your late 40s. That final payment is a huge leap in net worth. By now, $1 million net worth is within reach. You didn't take shortcuts, you just followed the plan. The payoff for patience and consistency is finally here. In your 50s, everything you've worked for starts to come together in a way that feels both rewarding and surreal. The years of effort, the sacrifices, and the discipline finally begin to pay off. You look around and realize you're living in the home you once dreamed of, sharing quiet mornings with someone you love, and feeling a sense of accomplishment that's hard to describe. After decades of steady work, careful saving, and smart investing, you reach a milestone that once seemed almost impossible. $1 million net worth. It's not just a number, it's a testament to your perseverance and your ability to stick to a plan, even when it wasn't easy. This achievement didn't happen overnight. It wasn't luck, a lottery win, or a sudden windfall. It was the result of thousands of small, smart choices made over the years, decisions to save a little more, spend a little less, and invest for the long term, even when others doubted or questioned your approach. You lived below your means, resisted the urge to keep up with others, and made sacrifices when necessary. You invested consistently, even during uncertain times, and you paid off your home, turning what was once a monthly burden into a source of pride and security. Now, you wake up with a sense of financial peace. You have options you never thought possible, whether it's traveling, pursuing hobbies, or simply enjoying the comfort of knowing you're secure. The stress of living paycheck to paycheck is gone, replaced by a quiet confidence. Work is no longer something you have to do, it's something you choose to do. You can continue your career if you love it, or step back and enjoy more free time. The power to decide is finally in your hands. With this financial foundation, you can help your family in meaningful ways, give generously to causes you care about, and spend your time making a difference in your community. You're able to create memories and experiences that matter, rather than worrying about every dollar. $1 million isn't about flashy spending or showing off. It's about the freedom to live life on your terms and the security to weather whatever storms may come. It's knowing you're prepared for the future, no matter what it holds, and the journey doesn't stop here. By sticking to your plan and letting your investments grow, your wealth continues to build. Compounding works its magic, and your financial future looks brighter every year. $1 million at 50 isn't the finish line, it's just the beginning. With time and continued discipline, that million can multiply, potentially becoming several million by the time you retire, opening up even more possibilities. The slow, steady approach really does work. You're living proof that patience, discipline, and smart choices can lead to lasting prosperity and a life you truly enjoy. This is the reward for years of discipline, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to your goals. Every small step added up to something extraordinary. You've built a future you control, a future filled with freedom, security, and the satisfaction of knowing you made it happen. Most millionaires' biggest asset isn't stocks, it's their paid-for home. Home equity often makes up more than half of their net worth. A 15-year mortgage acts like a forced savings plan, turning payments into wealth. As you pay down your loan, your equity grows. And so does your net worth. Real estate usually appreciates over time, boosting your wealth even more. Homeownership, done right, is a powerful wealth-building tool. It's not about risky investments, it's about turning your home into a financial fortress. Your house should be a blessing, not a burden, on your journey to a million. When you picture a millionaire, you might imagine someone living in a mansion, driving a flashy car, or making headlines on TV. But the truth is, the real millionaire isn't a celebrity or a Wall Street banker. It's your neighbor. It's the person you see mowing their lawn, chatting at the mailbox, or picking up groceries at the local store. They blend in because, on the outside, they look just like everyone else. Most millionaires are regular people: teachers, engineers, small business owners, nurses, and even librarians. They're the backbone of our communities, working steady jobs and living modestly. They don't have glamorous careers or windfall inheritances. Instead, they quietly build their wealth over time, often without anyone noticing. These everyday millionaires didn't earn huge salaries or win the lottery. They built wealth through simple, consistent habits that anyone can learn. They made a plan, stuck to it, and didn't let setbacks stop them. They understood that small, smart decisions add up over years and decades. They budgeted carefully, tracked their spending, and avoided debt whenever possible. Instead of chasing the latest trends or trying to impress others, they focused on living below their means. Month after month they invested, even if it was just a little at a time, knowing that consistency was more important than perfection. Wealth isn't about luck or secret formulas, it's about discipline and patience. Like a tree growing slowly from a tiny seed, their wealth grew steadily, year after year. They understood that real success takes time, and they were willing to wait for their efforts to pay off. The path to financial independence is simple, but not always easy. Spend less than you earn, invest for the long term, and pay off your home. They made these steps a part of their daily lives, turning them into habits that stuck. There are no shortcuts, just steady, smart choices made over and over again. They resisted the urge to splurge, made thoughtful decisions at the grocery store, and prioritize saving for the future over instant gratification. Anyone can follow this roadmap, no matter where you start or how much you earn. It's not about being perfect, it's about being persistent and making progress, one step at a time. The journey is slow, sometimes even boring, but it's incredibly effective. While others chase quick wins or risky investments, these millionaires stay the course, trusting the process and learning as they go. You don't need to be special or have a head start. You just need to begin. Set your goals, take that first step, and keep moving forward, even when progress feels invisible. Believe that your future is worth the effort. Every small action you take today is an investment in the life you want tomorrow. The millionaire next door isn't a superhero or a genius. They're just a normal person who followed a simple plan, stayed patient, and never gave up. If they can do it, so can you. Start your journey today, and remember, the path to wealth is open to everyone willing to walk it.